Hey man, what's good YouTube? What is good YouTube? You see where we at? Like always, it is a beautiful fucking day out here. You know what we doing. I'm feeling real good today. I hope you guys are feeling just as good as me. But anyway, let's get straight to it. I know it's been a minute, but you know, just another little talking video for you guys. Nothing too crazy. I want to talk about two little things. Oh, two big things. Two important things. And one is, it kind of is like about self-love again. You know, and I know I keep talking about this. I keep bringing it up, but I think it's really, really important. The thing about this is, you know, when I first started to actually care for myself and my mental health, let me tell you how I went down. So basically, when I was deep down in a hole, and you know, I was sadder than I've ever been. I never was taught how to feel those emotions. I was always the one to, you know, keep it down, stuff it down, and never actually address those feelings. Never, you know, feel sad or feel depressed. I never let myself get to that point. And I remember, you know, I was at my breaking point, and when all that bottled up energy and that bottled up emotion is inside of you, it usually forms itself, and it usually comes out as rage, you know, and that's kind of how it forms itself, into rage and like anger and aggressiveness. But so I was bottled up, you know, I was real mad, I was angry as fuck, I was just mad at the world. And this is right when XXX died. And this is why I love XXXTentacion to this day. But like I was saying, when he died, right? Because I listened to his music a little bit when it first came out on SoundCloud and everything, and I love that music. And then I stopped for a while just because I didn't even see his new albums. Never really listened to his new music, just no particular reason. And when he died, I finally was like, you know what? That's crazy, you know, I used to love X. Let me see how his new music before he died is, you know, let me peep it. Let me peep the music that he made before he died, because, you know, I used to be a big fan of him, so let me see. And I listened to his music, and XXX made me feel things. He made me feel things that I never was able to feel before. He made me feel the emotions, the sadness, the depression. He made me feel all those emotions and all the, you know, past experiences that led me feel that way. He made me feel it. There was no running away from it, because I was always running away from it, and he made me feel that shit. There was no running away from it. He made me face it. And that's something that really actually helped me get out of that state that I was in. And that's what I want to talk about, is when you love yourself and when you have that respect for yourself, it's about addressing those emotions and, you know, and really figuring out what makes you feel this way. What is it that is making you feel this way? And that's what it means to, like, give yourself that love, that self-love. It's taking care of your mental health. It's, you know, it's really just looking after yourself. It's really all it is. I know it's weird, it's kind of strange to be like that, to like figure yourself out like that, but it's important, because you don't always know that, you know, you don't always know why you're feeling some type of way that you're feeling, or maybe you do know why, but you're running away from that reason, because it's going to make you, you know, get in your emotions, get in your feels. But stop running away from these emotions. Stop not addressing how you feel, and just face it head on. Because once you face your feelings, you face your emotions, that's when you come out a better person. And that's how you love yourself. That's how you take care of yourself. But also, you know, when you are feeling great and good, it's not just a straight shoot up like a shooting star. You're not just going up. You're just gonna keep going and just keep feeling better and better and better every day. No, it's more like you go up and you come back down. You go up, you come back down. It's more like a roller coaster ride. You're never gonna just feel amazing and 110% every single day. That is a lie. if you think that. That is just a lie. You're never going to feel amazing and 110% and the best you've ever felt in your entire life every single day. It's going to be ups and downs, and just be ready for those downs. Just be ready for those downs. You know, just because you're feeling a little bit down than you were yesterday does not mean you have to drop all the way back down into a fucking hole and be just as sad as you were a year ago, or whenever. But just remember that. Just make yourself feel less and less worse, instead of expecting to feel great all the fucking time, because it's not gonna happen. It doesn't happen for anybody. But anyways, all right, so that's what I want to talk about for number one. Secondly is, there's a lot of things that I'm sure that there's a lot of dreams and there's a lot of things that you want to do in particular, but you don't know where to start and you don't know how to start. And that's why you haven't started pursuing what it is you truly want to do. And if this speaks to you, then I have some advice for you, all right? Because I don't know what to call that. I guess it's like how to begin your journey, but it's broad and it's kind of general because it applies to everyone. But I know if there's something that you want to do, you don't know how to start, you don't know how to start, the best advice I can give you is to just start. Because let me tell you, I wanted to do YouTube for probably like 4 years. And I remember one year, in particular, I was like actually bought a camera. I was like, I'm gonna do this thing, but I didn't know how to, and I don't know where to. So it took me that whole year. I went with just having that camera and just thinking about, damn, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna do this? That whole year, just thinking about it, I wasted that whole year because I was just scared to just start. And I know it sounds crazy because, I'm a perfectionist, and so sometimes it's hard for me to put out videos because I want them to be the best quality they can be. But sometimes that's just not possible, right? So like, what I mean by that is like when you're starting, it's not possible to have like the best videos right off the jump. I mean, it is, but it's a learning curve, and you're not going to have the best quality videos right off the jump. So just starting and just putting videos out there and just getting experience is the best way to do it, no matter how bad it is, because you're going to fail. You have to fail first. And so it's okay. It's okay to just start, from square one and just start from the bottom and go. Because I could tell you, after I finally did start YouTube, the path is becoming more and more clear as to how I want to go about with my channel, as to how I can progress further, as to how I can get better content out there, better quality, more consistent quality. It's becoming more clear now that I've actually put myself in the process of doing what it is I want to do. And that is square one. It's a leap of faith, and that's what I was saying. Because, just putting yourself out there, that leap of faith is telling you that you believe in yourself. And just putting yourself out there is the best thing you can do when you're starting. It's the best thing you can do, just gaining experience and putting yourself in that process, like I said. And yeah, that's basically all I want to say. And once you finally get in that process, make it a routine, because moving forward and being consistent is also tough. But just remember that you're gonna fail, and you're gonna fail hard, and that's okay. That is okay. Just remember to keep going. Keep going. That's basically all I wanted to talk about today. Nothing too crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna have more content for you guys. Winter is a coming. Oh my goodness. Hey, nothing beats that. Nothing beats that. And let me tell you something too. Hold on, when I get down there, I'll show you. Let me walk down there. But look at this. You see that? Green, baby, green, all of it. Whew. Look, I think it was like 2 or 3 months ago, all that green was black. It was ash. It was all burnt up from the wildfires we've been having in California. Actually, I think it might have been a controlled burn. But either way, might not look like much to you guys, but the way I see that just shows that for me, in my mind, it's like there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. things are always gonna get better. It's never just gonna, the grass is not just gonna stay burnt. Like, that's actually just not how the world works. You know, it's gonna turn out like this. It's gonna be bright green and beautiful again. So remember that. That's not how the world works. Things are not always gonna be bad. Things can change. Things are gonna change. Literally, it's not just gonna keep going downhill for you or for anybody. Things are destined to change, and change for the better. And that just shows it in my mind. But anyways, I just want to share that with you guys. But anyways, I'll see you on the next video. Stay tuned.